All right, there it goes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's roll.
Good luck to all the runners for this race. And so starting out, if you're not familiar with the run, we have Chapter 1, which is kind of the tutorial level chapter of the race. So a lot of those that are easier to play casually, but when you're speedrunning, as you'll see, there's a lot of crazy strats you can go for since it's the beginning of the run. But in a race with no reset, it can be easy to mess some things up.
Nobody died on learning to turn.
Yeah, that's impressive.
That never happens.
The higher level races, there tends to be at least one death in learning to turn.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so J2, what can we expect during this early game?
Yeah, so Chapter 1, it's not usually super important for the way the race goes, but it's always fun in a race to see who can get out of Chapter 1 the fastest. And with these beginner runners, you can expect a time somewhere in the 2-minute range. If someone really has a rough time of it, they might get just over 3 minutes. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, coming off to a quick start, we've got actually Game Freak going for the fast version of Up the Wall, failing that, but getting it second try, so he's pretty much neck and neck now with Gulped. Up the Wall is a great level, it's meant to introduce you to the gravity mechanic, but yeah, we skip that.
Very not here attempting Icy Ascent, very top strat. And that's not
falling off the left side.
A little low speed in the second one, but that can sometimes make it easier to land. Yeah, it looks like he's got the launch. Oh no.
Oh, he saves it. That was close. All right, yeah, Draenor taking the lead with first one out of Icy Ascent. Or Stay Frosty, rather, and
yeah.
Game Freak hot on his heels. All right, let's see who's going to be the first one out of Chapter 1. Kind of initiating this mid-game here. And everybody's on Onward Upward. Do you think this is going to be a close race by the time we get into like Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4?
There's certainly like 3 out of the 4 runners have, or at least 2 of them have very close PBs, so I'm sure there'll be some people that are neck and neck at certain points in the race throughout. Yeah, it looks like no major mistakes on Onward and Upward, so we're getting Chapter 2 underway here.
Yeah, and everybody's done Chapter 1 now at 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Showing this is a pretty high level run already. Chapter 2, this is great. I've been watching... let's take a moment to shout out Gulp in particular for being so new to this game. You see him here on Transit, and he started playing this game like as a speed game like 2 weeks ago. I think like 13 days or 14 days ago.
Yeah, and he was pretty much straight into RTA. Like on his first stream, he was just already doing runs.
I guess he's kind of a serial speedrunner. So.
Oh no! Oh my gosh! Fixable almost going too early on Transit, but getting the bounce back onto the platform.
All right, again, we had everyone on the same level just for a moment there on Great Wall. But Draenor leading the way here on Bump of the Night, failing the first bumper hit. Try that again. Perfect. You're seeing a little bit more of a methodical setup for some of these tricks. Like even the tricks that they're doing the same as the top runners. You'll see they'll take a little bit more time to line it up. Make sure they take the safe method. And that's really the best thing that you can do in this situation.
Yes. In this run in general, not even just at this level, but especially in the 50-minute time range, the most important thing is not dying. So if you can do something just a little bit slower, but making it a lot safer, then it's really going to save a lot of time in the long run.
Yeah, I think you can say with confidence that the player who dies the least in this division is going to be the winner.
Yeah, almost certainly.
Everybody here on Wave Pool once again.
Luckily, this is a level where it is quite difficult to die in, so...
Oh, I've done it!
The only time differences should be from slower movement here.
Yeah, we got audio synced up from 3 of the runners. Fixable on the top actually is going to be muted, but that's because he's playing the only runner today playing on the Nintendo Switch version of the game, which I think is pretty cool.
In the auto big easy start, just hold forward, bounce start, and then hold jump for the rest of the level, and it gets you a very good time.
Draenoth's definitely off the pattern.
Yeah, he had it early.
Looking to see, Game Freak seems to be doing it correctly. Yeah, he's perfectly on pattern. Hasn't moved the camera, just holding W or forward and jump. And it goes right in. He said he was going to do this with one hand, and that's how you do it, with one hand.
Into Archipelago, a classic beginner skip, which is a lot of people when they're first going through the game. This is one of the first big skips they recognize and go for. And it also saves a ton of time for RTA.
A classic. All right, Triple Divide is kind of, I would say it's probably the first difficult level where people are, a lot of these runners are doing, especially Draenoth there was doing a high level route.
Yeah, it looks like Fixable's also going for the faster Triple Divide, but can't quite get that ramp jump.
A good backup though with that wall hit, yeah. All right, and as expected, Draenoth leading the way. Coming up toward the end of Chapter 2 here with Thread the Needle.
Here he's coming to the hard trick of Thread the Needle, this super jump wall bounce, and he gets that super clean.
That actually is really tricky. There's a lot of higher level runners who stopped doing it just because it was annoying. It cost a lot of resets, but yeah, Draenoth pulling it off in his first try. Oh, we got Fixable here is actually setting up for one of the newer routes. Okay, he made it a little bit choppy on the video there, but that's you'll be seeing definitely more of that as we get later into the upper divisions.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna end up with a 43 here, or maybe a little bit slower.
Draenoth leading the way out of Chapter 2, followed by Fixable, and Game Freak is exiting now as well.
Oh no, an unfortunate needle death there from Galt.
Yeah, no checkpoint. That's really going to hurt. Oh, we saw elevator action skip.
Yep. Looks like he got the 20-second or 25-second variation. Very nice. Didn't miss any of the starting gems. I know he said he's tends to miss those a lot during runs. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no, Draenoth.
Oh no.
Oh no. All right, at least we can zoom in to watch him this time.
Yeah.
Doing this.
The typical approach there is to just jump straight to the goal. So go on a platform, he risks it coming back, and that really can kill your momentum, like you just saw.
Oh yeah, taking the left hand side, but unfortunately missed the elevator, so he's gonna have to wait a cycle for that one.
Fixable also now attempting EA skip, it looks like.
It looks like he's got the setup.
Yeah, it looks like he's clean for a 25. Oh no, he went all the way up. 20-second, nice. Hopefully we can, the movement after especially for the 20-second cycle can be a little tricky, but he's just playing it safe here, that's smart.
Make sure we get the finish. All right, he made it. Everybody's on Chapter 3 now. And what's different about Chapter 3 compared to, say, like Chapter 1 and 2?
Yeah, so Chapter 3 is kind of the first big difficulty spike of the run. There's just, like, pretty much every other level, or even more than that, is, like, a crazy skip. They might not be going for all of them in this, but you've already seen a handful, like Sugar Rush and the Needle, and there'll be surely more to come. So it's easy to lose a lot of time if you just don't quite have that skip down, and easily the attempts can pile up, and you can lose well over a minute on any given level.
Yes, sir. Showing off the safer RTA route for elevator action. Very useful to know that one as a backup, even if you can do the other one, because that skip is hard.
Yeah.
What do we got Draenoff doing here? What is this? River Vantage pillar skip. Let's go. Beautifully performed.
Game Freak also on Revenge, but playing it safe with the safe route.
Why can't I always do that first try? Jeez.
Which this skip really only saves about 5 seconds, so if you are not consistent with it, it's definitely smart to go for the safe route on this level.
Oh, and a missed off kilter actually gives Game Freak a moment to catch up.
Oh, yeah, they're neck and neck here.
Looks like Fixable also setting up for that River Vantage.
It once. He said he had just learned it yesterday, so...
Yeah, these up-and-coming runners are scary. They're like, one day they're getting a 55-minute time, the next day they're doing River Vantage pillar skip.
Yeah, it looks like we're not seeing any fast off kilter, which is quite a difficult strat, so no massive surprise there.
Yeah, taking the safe route as a backup is always a good policy when especially in a race.
Yeah.
You don't want to get stuck trying to do the same thing over and over.
I think Fixable does go for that route, so we'll have one more chance to potentially see it if he goes for it in this race.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, right now it's a very close race through Chapter 3 between Draenoff and Game Freak.
Oh, Game Freak has a super jump up here. This is an interesting 4 stairs route. And then we're seeing fast off filter from Fixable. Gets the first jump pattern. Can he get the ending? And very nice.
Indeed. Man, I'm really enjoying watching this division. Like, I've had a lot of fun watching these runners and the runs that they've done.
Yeah, it's always fun to be like the rush of RT activity around Superball time is always fun to see. And it's been in full force with these runners, especially in this division, have been putting in a lot of runs and attempts over the last couple days and weeks. And we're coming up to the end of Chapter 3 here. Draenoff is entering the final level, Cog Valley, with the infamous skip Coggers, so let's see if he can land it here, if he's gonna attempt.
Is he actually going for it? Oh, he totally is.
Oh,
no way. In Division 3?
Oh yeah, that ending could work if
he survives.
The spin. Yes, very awesome to see.
Coggers! If you're in the Twitch chat, make sure you spam that Coggers emote. It is a staple of this community. Wait,
like
Game Freak again!
Also cleared the ramp, and we got... Oh, he's
double first try Coggers in Division 3.
Man, these runners are crazy.
These guys are scary. I'm worried they're going to beat me within like a few weeks at this rate.
Yeah, like they might have 50 minutes for now, but if you keep looking at them, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these people get sub 50 over the next couple weeks, or I guess Game Freak already has just today. Is Fixable going to be attempting Coggers here? It looks like he's getting some decent speed. Clears the ramp. No way.
No.
3
That's
for
so
3
cool.
Coggers in Division 3.
3 Coggers. I don't even know if Gold knows this or if he's going for it, but if he does, we're gonna be rooting for him.
Wow, I would not have guessed that at the start of the run, that all 3 would hit it the first try.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, so getting into Chapter 4 here, a lot of people consider it kind of a more chill chapter after the insanity of Chapter 3, especially at these 50-minute times than a lot of the Chapter 4 strats you're not necessarily going for, although I couldn't see there, did Draenoff just hit that?
Oh yeah, he did.
Raid? Yeah, very nice. So there's one strat that's a little harder in Chapter 4, but
Yeah, and we're gonna
we'll
have
see.
looking forward to Retrograde Rally as well. In fact, there could be a Retrograde Edge hit coming up.
On pace for the fast cycle on Sunspire. But
A little few bonks is probably not gonna make it. Oh, well, just barely.
It still makes the cycle. And we got Fixable doing the fast braid here.
Let's have a look. Oh, misses just the edge, on the edge of it.
Speed, yeah.
Incredibly close. But going to be pulling off that rocket back up.
Oh, it looks like he's doing the safe Cog Valley here.
You know what? No shame in it. Yeah, again, Gulpta is probably our least experienced runner at this point in the community, but that meteoric rise he talked about is definitely a thing, and we've been seeing him improve very quickly in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, Cloggers is hard. Like, I was surprised everyone else is going for it and hitting it. So
I was surprised anyone else went for it.
If Gulp is going to learn that in the next couple days or weeks after this. Let's see. So
Gunspire's a bit of an elevator fest.
Draenoff in retrograde, so let's see if he's gonna go for any skips here.
Not expecting the edge hit here. That one, Fixable, I believe, is the only one planning to go for that. But let's have a look at what Draenoff's going to pull off.
He might be doing the safe.
Okay, foregoing the skip, not a bad call. Honestly, with how much time it costs, it's like 25 seconds to miss it.
It's just deadly to miss that.
I respect it. Got Game Freak coming up. See if he feels differently.
Like he's going.
No, he's saving it. He's gonna keep it safe. Why throw away the time when you're on the same level? You have a chance to catch up.
For sure. We do have Fixable coming in retrograde, and he has said that he is going for the edge hit. So make sure to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't even think there's anybody in Division 1 who's going to be going for this.
Yeah,
maybe there is, maybe there's not. Maybe you have more knowledge of that than I do, J2.
I don't know of anyone that does it regularly. Although I haven't seen many of Twinix's runs, so unless he does. Oh, no way. No way.
Fixable, how are you not a 35-minute runner?
Oh man,
with that kind of ability to pull off that kind of strat first try in a race.
Oh, that is awesome to see. Oh, and it die on the end though. No.
Oh, please tell me you got a checkpoint. Yeah, he did. He did.
Okay.
We're okay. We're okay. That was a roller coaster. I've never seen anybody pull that off in a race.
Oh man, that is just crazy. Yeah, the only other runner I've ever seen do that in RTA run is Chorles, and that is with a much lower PB than
Fixable and Spakai in chapter.
Well, yeah. I should have said full game. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, chapter
crazy.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's even a chapter, like, considered by a lot of players to be a chapter specific strat just tells you how stupid it is to be doing, or like stupidly awesome to be doing that in a full game race. Chapter 4 is going pretty well for all these runners, really. They're all on a pretty good pace, currently passing the 19-minute mark. I'd say a lot of these players still have potential for PB.
Yeah, and again, we're coming up to the end of Chapter 4 here, and getting in Chapter 5 is when things really start to pick up. So Chapter 5 is one of the big two chapters in terms of difficulty, along with Chapter 6, of course. So I'm not sure to what degree people are attempting skips, but especially for new runners, even just doing the default routes in Chapter 5 can lead to some deaths in places.
Yeah, especially when you get into, like, Vertigo. right, Draenoth getting the trophy. He messed up last time. Can he save it? He's gonna save it. All right, didn't restart on impulse like last time. Fortunately, was able to pull that forward, and he doesn't have to start it over from the beginning. Gulp now on retrograde rally. Fixable on dire straits. Game Freak just finished that up now and showing off this route on Ex Machina.
Draenoth into Dit. Let's see it. I don't think he knows Dit skip if I remember correctly. Yeah, it looks like he's not going for it.
Not going for it, but got a nice smooth entry into this section. Fixable grabbing the trophy on Ex Machina. It's a bit of a style point route. There's another route that's just as fast and maybe slightly easier, but the trophy route's kind of cool.
Yeah, it looks like Game Freak also not doing the lineup for the fast dits, but still getting a smooth start here. Yeah, really on dits you can finish it pretty fast even if you don't go for the skips. It doesn't really save a ton of time. It's just kind of hard to get a smooth run through all of it.
Yeah, we got 3 players on dits now, so it's actually quite quick, and exiting chapter 4 with a 21-25. That seems to be pretty well on pace for what Draenoth is capable of.
Fixable did hit dit skip very clean though, looks like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hitting the 42nd time, very clean.
Awesome Fixable.
Gold. And with that,
yeah, and just like that, he passes Game Freak.
Ahead, yeah.
That route is not even consistent for everyone, even in like the Division 2. So
yeah, I mean,
again, just seeing people pulling that off first try in this race is so exciting. Really, really enjoyable to watch this.
Just the other day in a race, so definitely hard at all levels.
Well, I'm just speaking for myself, right? I mean, if you want to comment on Division 1, that's up to you. J2 is actually our top seeded runner in the Division 1 race coming up later on today. So that's going to be fun to watch as well. It's going to be another exciting time.
What the fuck? What do I die? I just die here.
Yeah, right, we got our 3 leaders on Chapter 5 now, all of them on Archiarchy. How do you pronounce it, J2?
I say Archiarchy too.
Archiarchy, okay. For the memes, you can call it Archie or anything. Unfortunately, Fixable falling off there.
Oh, yeah, this is not a level you want to die on, because it has checkpoints, but a lot of routes just don't grab any, so you can just lose a ton of time from that.
Yeah, and it's just a long level.
So yeah, getting into staying here. We're not going to be seeing any staying skips in this division, but you'll have to stay tuned.
I hope not.
In Division 1 and 2, where we'll be seeing
I would cry.
people attempting to get that staying skip.
Yeah, looking forward to that for sure, but I don't think my heart would be able to take it to see these Division 3 runners pulling off a strat like that I can't do.
Yeah, I think, I mean, yeah, I don't even know. I guess Fixable has done it in IL. I don't know about the other ones. They're not as big into IL running.
But you know what? It's a good moment to take a breather in the middle of a run. Just kind of refresh your mind, think about what's coming up ahead in Chapter 5, and try not to get hit by these bashers along the way. While they're doing that, let's check in on Gulp now, doing Ex Machina. Ooh, just a little too far to the left on that. Or maybe a jump that wasn't intended. There it is. Got the feather fall, and he's in. We see Draenoth being the first to finish up staying alive here, but the other two not close behind, but still on the same level.
Yeah, we have Draenoth already pulling out of staying, so he's going to really get into kind of the gauntlet of Chapter 5 kind of up here.
Yeah, it gets really hard after Gordian, of course. Gordian itself being fairly easy if you're not going for anything too fancy. You just turn left. It's the NASCAR race of marble it up, you could say. Yeah, no edge hits, just play it smooth.
And Game Freak is not far behind Draenoth here. A very close race so far.
No, not at all. Crystalline Matrix, another level we're going to be seeing some skips on in the higher divisions.
I think, yeah, Fixable also goes for Crystalline, so you don't have to wait long to see that.
I mean, if he can do River like retrograde edge hit, then like what can't he do? I really don't know what to expect at this point. I mean, I've seen his runs, but he's pulling out new stuff all the time.
Yeah, I think there's a chance he doesn't go for it because it's a race, so we'll see what happens, but I know he's gone for it in races before. So Game Freak also just doing a smooth turn on Crystalline here.
You know, I set a recent PB, not my current PB, but a recent PB without doing any skips on Crystalline Matrix. So it's really not necessary until you're in quite high level.
It really doesn't save it. It saves like what, like 7 seconds? So really not
7 seconds at most, yeah. Compared to a clean run.
Really not worth throwing a ton of runs away, especially this deep in the run.
All right, and it looks like we've got Gulp in on Chapter 5 now. So that's all 4 racers on Chapter 5.
For the edge to set it up. Didn't get an ideal smooth landing, but he's still going for the save here. And
he made it. Fixable.
Wow.
And I mean, yeah, like it's a 7-second save compared to a clean run. But maybe I think that actually saved a little more than 7 seconds compared to what these other Division 3 runners are doing on Crystalline Matrix.
Yeah, very true.
So a bit of a chance to catch up, at least to some extent.
No, nobody's going... Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. Fixable is going for contraption.
What? What?
And going for it again. What?
No.
What? Has he been grinding this out? Because he just
no, Fixable, what are you doing? I can't do
ago.
this. Okay.
Okay.
I can't do that strat. So
Fixable,
he's going for it again.
Third try.
He's committed. He's committed. What's going to happen here?
The first attempt was oh so close to hitting it. That was a shame to see him miss it. Look a little awkward turn.
Yeah, so difficult, dude. Okay, he's going to abandon that idea for now.
Okay.
You know, props to Fixable for having the gumption to go for that.
Yeah, that is
in
a hard
the first
strat.
place.
I remember in last year's Superball, I died like 5 times on that strat and had to go around the slow way too.
Just so difficult getting the spin that you need and the speed that you need on those moving platforms. Oh no, Draenoth!
Draenoth has
no, it's a disaster.
Oh wait,
wait, it's not.
It's not a disaster.
I did not know there was a checkpoint there.
Yeah, I never missed the goal like that before.
You know, hey, we learned something new.
Yeah, the old route does not have or I don't know, the old the old speedy route that was used in full game didn't have a checkpoint right near the ending, so it was very costly to miss the goal. But I didn't see exactly the route he used, but that looked like the same ending as the current fastest route used in full game. So nice to know.
Oh, Draenoth showing off a really good start there on Vertigo and taking this checkpoint.
Game Freak.
But yeah, you're right.
Making some big gains with that not messing up, flip the table over Draenoth. And we have neck and neck race here.
It's pretty close. Yeah, they're both on Vertigo. Fixable getting that bumper skip on uphill both ways as well. And a 50-54 out of Draenoth. I think there were some time travels along the way, though.
We're getting routed around a bit by that spinner on Vertigo, but Game Freak makes it through.
It's scary. Yeah, everybody's still on chapter 5. Like, I really don't know who's going to win this race at this point.
Yeah, especially with chapter
really
6 coming up.
Chapter 6 is what really separates the speedrunners from the casual speedrunners, if you will. But anything could happen in chapter 6, and you could lose 5-6 minutes in here easily. Or you could even gain 5-6 minutes compared to your PB here at this level, just because chapter 6 is where so much time gets saved and lost over the course of a run.
Yeah, we have Gulped here, finishing up Gordian. He's also about to be entering a lot of tough levels coming up. Not sure if he is going to go for any of the hard strats, but even doing the long way around can be tricky on some of these.
Fixable making some progress there on Vertigo.
Well,
taking those checkpoints.
Our first chapter 6 entry with Draenoff finishing Pit of Despair with a 31 minute on the clock.
Yeah, 31:09 entering
He is,
chapter 6.
definitely has some. I don't know how fast his average chapter 6 is, but seems like a good run.
Put it this way, he has about 13 minutes. 13 and a half minutes until his PB time. So if Draenoff were to get an incredibly clean chapter 6, he could still personal best. Of course, we can't see his splits or anything like that, or if he's using them during this race, we don't know. He could be ahead of his PB, but either way, the potential is there.
Game Freak having an unfortunate. Oh, and he's going. Wait, oh, he was not as far. I thought that was at the final pillar section, but no, just at the beginning, it looks like.
Oh, that was our first danger zone skip.
Yep, getting that first try.
A fairly smooth one as well.
I think Draenoff might do the fast start here. Yeah, it looks like he's going for it, but just overshooting that ramp and hitting on the flat so he can't get the height he needs.
Yeah, a nice simple backup so he doesn't have to worry about this gem later. Definitely well advised. And Game Freak's into chapter 6 now too. Fixable waiting out some of these moving blocks, trying to
Oh my god.
Yeah, getting rushed when you're trying to do this gravity drop, which is already very finicky, can be like very stressful and lead to a mistake, and that's a pretty costly death right there. It costs about like 15 seconds.
yeah, when you're under pressure and there's no checkpoints.
Just moving your finger the long way for like a split second, and you're just not quite gripping that gravity and going way off the level. Oh, Game Freak just missing that super speedless half pipe there.
Yeah, we'll see a backup here on the bottom left by rolling off this rock. He's able to do a couple of jumps and get up this quite handily.
Yeah, that's a good backup to know.
And you may have seen Draenoff do this earlier, but we'll show it to you again. Here's Game Freak with the super speed. He's going to skip this gravity platform by doing a jump, a bounce, super speed into this bumper, and incredibly smooth.
Nice low angle.
Oh, I would love one of those. Just barely getting the clearance, which is exactly what you want.
So coming up, we're seeing Radius. I doubt we'll be seeing any fast Radiuses, but the ending can still be tricky, even just doing a little bit of higher jumps. An easy place
I believe
to die.
the plural is radii. I just teasing
True.
you. But yeah, Radius, Platinum Playground. We've got Danger Zone now at a Fixable, as well as Flip the Table from Gulped. God. Danger Zone taking its victims. Chapter 6 is... everyone would agree that Chapter 6 is the hardest part of the game. Maybe at the highest levels of speedrunning, Chapter 5 becomes a little bit harder, just because of the strats that people use, but this is so difficult, even for casual players, to get through these levels, and, a lot of these players are, very good, but this can be a challenge for anyone just to finish some of these levels.
Oh, Draenoth is making his way nicely through these Chapter 6 levels so far.
Yeah, solid pace. Good progress out of Draenoth for sure.
We've got Fixable coming up to attempt this bumper hit on... Oh no, and he hasn't grabbed the checkpoint yet. That is very
he didn't.
unfortunate.
Okay, so he's going to have to do the same rock back up that we saw Game Freak do earlier.
Normally you grab it as you attempt the first time, so you always have it, but if you fall off backward, then it's a different story.
Gult with some good strats, skipping up to that second last checkpoint on Vertigo.
Head in the clouds.
He lost a stream.
Oh dear. Oh, okay, looks like he's coming back.
It's right back in there. Yeah. Good. No issues.
Making quick work of Head in the Clouds. Even just doing that level normally, those ending platforms can really mess with you if you aren't quite sure exactly when they're going to move. They can really give you some crazy momentum and throw you off the level. Oh, it looks like he's doing the new centripetal route.
Yeah, is he going to be able to finish it out though? He's on a good cycle.
RTA should be good for this. Yep. Playing a little safe.
Playing it safe. Yeah, good finish. Good finish.
Yeah,
really running away with this Chapter 6 right now. It was fairly close coming out of Chapter 5, but Draenoth really...
The classic kickflips being attempted.
No way! He did first kickflip?
First kickflip is just so relieving to get. You get that checkpoint, and you can just attempt the second one as much as you need to get it without losing a massive time each attempt. But he does not.
He didn't even need it. This gets it first try. That's the biggest skip in the game, other than another variation of that same trick.
Draenoth really having a clean Chapter 6 so far. He's pulling a bit ahead of the other competition here.
Yeah, this could end up being a personal best Chapter 6 for him.
No,
as long as he doesn't land on a checkpoint, we'll be fine.
On a one, but that's the one you'd most want to miss, probably.
Yeah, this one fairly forgiving in terms of the amount of time loss that you can lose. But there goes escalation.
It looks like Gulp here is coming up on the end of Chapter 5. It's going to be entering Chapter 6 along with the rest of the runners.
Yeah, and again, it's so hard to stress how difficult it is to get to this level of gameplay in 2 weeks.
Yeah, Gulp is very impressive. Fixable missing that super speed. It didn't quite have enough hype for the finish on PP, but just going back and getting it the second time. Oh no!
Gulp hitting the hitbox of the I don't even know what you call that, the hanger for the Newton's cradle.
Almost saving it, but just couldn't quite get a spin to stay on those tilting cradles.
I'm not even sure if he knew that had collision.
Yeah, I certainly didn't the first time I hit it. Because like some parts of it, like it's not exactly the hitbox, so you can pass through it and just figure, oh, it has no collision, and then suddenly you hit the actual hitbox and you're like, oh, it has collision.
Game Freak about to finish up Head in the Clouds. Oh, but falling off again.
Yeah, Head in the Clouds. Like I said, it's tough.
Yeah, we should not focus too much on the one runner, but Draenoth on Olympus now, and he is, like I said earlier, the only runner in this entire event who said that Olympus was his favorite level. So, not really sure why, but it's kind of cool.
Oh, he's gonna have a tough save here. Can't quite get to that rock.
We're going to be seeing Gulp finish up Danger Zone. He said he might be going for the fast Danger Zone finish. Of course, if you do know it and if you do have it learned, it can be more forgiving than the regular version. And he gets up. Let's see what Gulp has for us.
And oh no, an unfortunate triple to death from Game Freak there. Right at the end.
Yeah, no checkpoints there, so that's going to be fairly costly.
Oh, and Gulp's getting it first try.
He makes it first try. Perfect.
Did every runner just hit that first try? That's very nice.
Yeah, as far as I think you're right.
Or I guess Fixable kind of messed up before the trick, so I wouldn't really count that as messing up the trick
No,
itself.
that's fine. We'll let him off on that one.
Yeah, I looked away for Drainos Olympus, and it looks like he might have had another, or I don't know if it's just the first fall, but he might have had another fall here.
Yeah, it's definitely not a flawless Olympus as he was hoping for, but Game Freak playing it safe. Doesn't want to repeat that death on Centripetal Forest near the end. It's such a big time loss
he said
when that happens.
He's probably attempting the kickflips here, so let's see what happens. He's doing the Age Jude strat for the first kickflip.
Oh, rolling up and jumping once.
Yeah.
I mean, you could call all of these strats the Age Jude strat, but I'm not going to get into that.
Oh no.
Not quite this time. It's okay. We'll stick with him for a little while longer. He got the checkpoint. Oh, I see. He doesn't have the super jump yet, of course.
Yes, and we got Draenoth coming up to the end of Olympus. Going to be coming in at around 240, so not the worst in the world.
240 Olympus? Yep.
And I think he is probably on PB pace, right? If he hits a clean tangle, or no, I don't know what tangle out he does, I guess.
Okay, so it looks like Game Freak's going for a slower route on escalation after all those kickflips.
Yeah, you don't want to get stuck just attempting it over and over again.
Absolutely. Gulp's with some creative ideas for getting those wall gems. He's climbing up onto the wall and then dropping down onto them instead of going through them or landing on them from the launch. But yeah, I was like, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, Fixable also has an interesting strat. We kind of looked away from him when he was playing PP, but he kind of ramps off some of those bumps on the ground and just goes straight into the gem like that for a more consistent way to grab them.
Of course, we saw Draenoth finishing up that tangle finish first try, and he's on Stratosphere already. I mean, he is absolutely on PB pace. Yeah, timer is 42:15 now, and his personal best is 44:34. What are we gonna see? Oh, we got gravity skip. He used both super speeds. This could be bad.
Smooth though. Very nice.
Oh, he made it.
Fixable also attempting kickflips now. Looks like he misses the first one. Needs to get that second to grab the super jump. Oh dear.
Oh,
Draenoth.
looks like Draenoth is in an awkward position. It is possible to recover
Looks
from
like
this.
You
just need full speed.
Yeah, he's setting up nicely, so hopefully he can get this. Looking good.
Go. He made it. He made it in time.
Very nice save.
Fixable. Still struggling to get this super jump. Trying to get first kickflip. First kickflip is the hardest of the three in this set. Of course, unless you're going for the elevator, which is a different story.
You're not dodging that crystal field, which can triple up even the best of runners. He avoids the shards in midair from being off his normal cycle.
Yeah, Draenoth coming into the basket. This is going to be nothing but net. A huge personal best.
Playing his first sub 30 or 44 run.
Yeah, with a 43-45, it looks like. Very impressive. Congratulations,
yeah, very
Draenoth.
Good chapter 6.
Yeah, I mean, with that kind of a performance, he could have like a chance of really challenging this Division 2, actually.
Yeah.
Even just the last few days,
a minute
he's
off
moved up so far.
Yeah, like a minute and a half off the PB of Elemental Phoenix in Division 2.
Yeah, indeed. It's really not much of a gap anymore. I think Draenoth's really gonna have some success with that race.
Unfortunately, Fixable here is having some escalation troubles, and Game Freak into Olympus here.
I think we're all familiar with escalation troubles. Makes the smart play, saving that super jump so he can get back up.
That's looking Good. No, just short.
Oh, that's tough to save. I don't think he has the
he's gonna
super.
play it safe.
He doesn't have the checkpoint with the super jump. So playing from here is probably the safe play. We've got Game Freak now on Olympus. We've got Gulped on Head in the Clouds.
Yeah. Let's keep it on how he does, because this can definitely be tricky.
That is so hard. I've once seen somebody spend 55 minutes on this level.
Game Freak just barely slipping off the side of Olympus. That was a very unfortunate death. Go.
Again, some of these levels are just
choices.
Players hanging on for dear life.
Yes. Yeah, Gulp didn't quite get the fast jump pattern, but he made some smart choices about when to wait the cycles and finish out the level.
Game Freak going down here, but grabbed a checkpoint just beforehand. Yeah, this is getting me excited for obviously the future of these runners, but also just for the next division. It's going to be a lot of fun. Speaking of the next division, I am actually going to be competing in the next division as an absentee racer, and you'll hear more about that from J2 during that pre-show. So, yeah, good luck, Dranoth.
If we come in here, going to be just over 3 minutes. Not exactly what you want on Olympus, but sometimes it's hard to control what happens there.
At this level, 3 minutes is not as bad as it could be.
Yeah.
Well, you take that.
Now we have
All right, Tangle coming out.
Gulp coming here to Escalation. I think you mentioned that he was considering learning kickflips beforehand, but looks like he's deciding not to attempt them in this race. Probably good that if he just learned them a couple days ago, to not quite go for them in this race.
Yeah. Let's see Game Freak showing off this RTA route on Tangle.
Oh,
Balancing, jumping from one tightrope to another. And I love this RTA finish.
no. Looks like Fixable just barely getting grabbed by that Destructor trying to do the finish for the Confluence route.
Oh, we missed it. That is so sad.
He did he just learned this route a couple days ago, so doesn't quite have the hang of the ending yet, it looks like.
Yeah, sorry, we missed that on stream, but fell in and got crushed. Not a glitch as far as we could tell.
Just a normal Destructor. No suck involved.
And Game Freak's finishing out this run on Stratosphere.
Oh wait, this is another PB looking like. But
Potentially, yes.
Yeah, because he has like a 49-40. Is that?
49-44 was the run that he did a couple of hours before this one started. And yeah, imagine just being able to submit this one at the same time as that one as an improvement.
Oh, Fixable almost getting caught by that Destructor again. Oh, but he missed a gem.
Oh, he's gone.
Couldn't quite land the back up gravity platform.
Confluence very punishing for casual players especially, but speedrunners almost just as much just because of the fact that it doesn't have checkpoints. And if anything goes wrong, you have to start over from the beginning. It's going to be a little bit tight. It's not going to be a huge PB, but yeah, Game Freak, if he's able to finish this one out cleanly, it will be a PB.
He didn't do grab skip, so I wasn't taking that into account. So it's going to be a little tighter here for him. Oh no.
Oh, this is tricky. He's got a super speed. This is going to be saved.
That Crystal Field. This is going to be quite tight, but it looks like he should be on pace if he doesn't mess up.
Fixable taking another crusher too. Can he survive? Can he save it? Oh, I think it's possible.
Off the edge of the ramp. Is that going to affect his height here?
49-44 is the time to beat here for Game Freak. It's not going to happen. It's not.
No.
You got to fit 45.
If he had landed cleanly on the goal, that might have been what it took to just barely eke out a PB there, but
Incredibly close.
getting
Oh,
the
that's
bounce
so
off the
sad.
goal.
But you know what? A second place in this division is, nothing to scoff at in itself.
Yeah, and still pretty much matching your PB in a race is always a good thing.
Right? Absolutely. We've got our